Lynette here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about electric food alternatives. Electric foods are foods that are God-made. God-made foods are mineral rich, and they're designed to metabolize in our bodies the right way. And so what you want to try to stay away from is foods that are hybrid, foods that are not organic, foods that have been pumped up with a lot of chemicals to grow faster. A lot of times when they're crossbreeding, these vegetables and meat, produce, whatever it is, a lot of times they try to grow it so fast that it loses parts of its molecular structure that stops our bodies from metabolizing it in the way that our body should, and that causes a lot of diseases due to the fact that it's not metabolizing in our bodies properly. So basically, electric foods are those foods that we want to try to stick to that are non-hybrid, that are organic, that hasn't been pumped up with a lot of chemicals, chickens, etc., etc. So you want to, in order to heal your body, if you're looking to heal your body, you basically want to start off with the right environment in order to heal. For those who want to transition slowly, I'm going to talk to you about some alternatives that you can start now, because it is a transition. Doesn't all happen at once. So we're going to look at some foods that you can switch up with and it'll help your body feel a lot better, especially if you're taking those herbs. The more electric foods that you can get in your body, the more alkaline, the more that those herbs are going to help heal and rejuvenate everything that you need to in your body. So, all right. Hey guys, the first stop we're going to make is Aldi's. A lot of people think that you have to shop expensive in order to buy organic, but Aldi's do have a organic line. So we're going to go in and see what alternatives that they have. Alright, the first alternative, instead of bananas, you want to go with your plantains. Plantains are non-hybrid and they have more minerals and they're not as starchy. Green ones, you want to fry them. They taste like potatoes, and then when you fry the yellow ones, they're more sweet. So this depends on what you want. If you want something to, instead of eating a potato or banana, you can, potato, you can go with the green plantain. Instead of eating a banana, you can go with the yellow plantain. So these are two alternatives to the starchy foods such as potatoes, which are very much so a hybrid. Okay, as we can see, they have organic apples. I think I'm gonna grab 2 bags of these because I'm gonna go to Sprouts. And since they have organic apples here, I think I'll grab these. Okay, now we're here with the Roman tomatoes, and these are considered alkaline. So you want to use these instead of the vine tomatoes, which are more acidic. The cherry tomatoes are also another tomato that is alkaline. So there you have it. Okay, so what I normally come to Aldi's the most is for their oil, grapeseed oil. And as you can see, they have grapeseed, 100% grapeseed oil that is non-genetically modified. And you can see that price, $5.49. Most places it's about $8 to $10. And so this is just almost cut in half, so I get about 4 of these at a time. So we're just gonna, and instead of your other oils, because grapeseed oil is alkaline, and also it does not add cholesterol to your bloodstream. It is a plant-based oil, and you can fry it at a high level without it turning to the bad cholesterol. It doesn't turn into the bad cholesterol. So we're gonna do 4 of the grapeseed oils. Okay, grapeseed oil is an alternative to the olive oil because when you fry olive oil at high temperatures, it turns into polysaturated fat. So that turns into the bad cholesterol. Okay, the next one you want to get, instead of iceberg lettuce, you want to get the spring mix. Iceberg lettuce has 0 calories and no benefits, nutritional benefits. So you want to stick with your spring mix greens or other greens that are alkaline, that's listed on Dr. Sebi's list. All right, the next stop we're going to make is Sprouts. That's usually where I go. It's either H-E-B, Aldi, Sprouts, and then sometimes Whole Foods. So I kind of mix it up depending on what they have. So we'll go check out some alternatives in here. Now here's cream instead of cream from milk or animal byproducts. They do have coconut cream that is very delicious, and you can add it also to your pies or whatever you normally use creams with, and it works just fine. Okay, and also instead of the white flour, you always want to do the spelt flour is the original grain. And then also you have that right next to it. You have dark rye. I like spelt flour because I usually bake breads and cookies, and this is more like the white flour than the rye. The rye, you can make rye bread and things like that too. And then also when I want to fry things such as like maybe some onion rings or something like that, I will add a little bit of the garbanzo bean flour, and these are all alkaline flour, and they do not break down as glucose in your body. This is another brand of ice cream that I found. It's Coconut Bliss, and it's made from coconut milk, and that is not an animal milk byproduct, so it's good. And it also has another thing that it has in there is agave instead of sugar. So this to me is a win. So I usually get many of these that I want, and they are very delicious, unlike some of the other brands. Okay, and now another alternative you can use instead of butter is this one called Melt. I like the one that's in the red because it is made from coconut oil, and instead of the other kind of oil, instead of vegetable oil. But also it is it's a vegan butter and organic, and it's not made from animal byproducts. And then here we have coconut milk is a great alternative instead of regular milk from, of course, the cow. When you drink milk from a cow, it has a lot of mucus and bacteria and pus, and plus TB comes from milk. So you want to do a plant-based milk, and then you can start with your unsweetened vanilla if you like vanilla, or your regular coconut milk. And I'm gonna get this. Okay, instead of your sweet potatoes, you always want to go to your butternut squash. It tastes similar and it looks similar to sweet potato. You can make it just like you would your candy yams, and instead of sugar, of course, you want to do your agave, and then you want to do either your melt butter, or you can also do grape seed plus a little bit of sea salt, and then add a little bit of flour, and that's going to give you the syrupy sauce just like you would with your candy yams. So you want to go with the organic brand. here are our bread alternatives. Instead of regular wheat bread, you want to go with the spelt, which is the original grain. So it's going to be an alkaline bread. That is if it wasn't made with yeast, but these are made with yeast. So really you want to try to learn how to make your own breads. But if you're not there yet, spelt is a good one. And then your rye bread. And those are great options. You do want to stay, like I said, stay away from any kind of wheat breads, because wheat breads are highly cancerous. Of course, instead of sugar, you want to use organic raw blue agave. It is a plant-based sweetener, so it breaks down as no glucose in your bloodstream. And like I said before, I know it says low glycemic, but I question that. But anyway, this is a plant-based sweetener that is alkaline. Remember, eating the electric foods help your body have the proper environment in order for it to heal. So you want to get as much electric foods as possible, if not all electric foods, for about a year or so. Clean out your body, get the mucus out, and then the herbs will help renew your body and heal the various issues or diseases that you might have. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. And remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And remember, you're beautiful and I love you. Bye.